Alright, I wanted to make a quick video, kind of show everybody how to use these new tablets that we're going to be using for scorekeeping. We're going to be using PractiScore. These are basically an Amazon Fire tablet, and I just want to kind of go over the basic instructions for the scorekeepers and SOs so we can kind of get through this without having to do it at the range, and it'd be easier for you to see this and rewind it. So first, this is how you turn them on. Little button right here turns it on. Then you just swipe up from there. That unlocks it. Basically, when you get your tablet during the match, this is probably the screen you'll see when you turn it on. You're just going to click on PractiScore. It'll come up. You're going to enter scores. It's going to be real simple. It's all you're going to have to worry about. Enter scores. So if you're on stage 1 and squad 1, this is what you'll see. These are the list of the shooters that are in that squad. So as you start in the morning, you might want to sort when you get to your squad, and you can click random, and it's going to adjust your order randomly for your shooters, so it would be easier to sort, or you can sort them alphabetically or however you want. So that's one of the things you can do as far as picking who goes first. So as this came up, John Allen's going to be first, so you're going to click on him. As you run through the stage and you enter the time, this is what you'll do. So you'll put the time. So we'll say he shot the stage 1 in 23:42 seconds. This stage has steel on it. It defaults that the steel's been hit. So if you didn't miss if you hit all the steel, there's nothing you have to do. If you did hit something, you're just going to attach it, top it, and it'll go right there, and it'll adjust your hits. As you go down during the scoring, you can enter the score this way on the keypad, or I like to do it is just tap it 1, 2 points down, 3 points down. No hits on any non-threats, no finger penalties, nothing like that. Once all your scores are entered, you're going to hit review, and then this is what you're going to want to show the shooter. So you'll show this to the shooter, what their raw time was, what their penalties were, what their points down were, and what their total time is going to be. This would be the time you'd want to let the shooter would hit the prove button, and then it's going to save. Now you'll see a little green line there next to John Allen's name, showing that he's been done. If there is an issue with his time or score, you can go back and click on it, and you can edit it. You can make whatever edits you need. So let's go ahead and let's change his time. Let's say that the time was wrong, so we're going to change that time. We'll say the time was actually 25:42, and then we'll go back, little triangle down there, review, and then we'll approve that. Now you'll notice here there's a 1 down there. This is going to show that his times were changed. It'll show both in there, but that one of his times was changed. So it's pretty easy, pretty basic. And then you'll just go to the next shooter. You click on the next shooter, you enter everything there. Like I said, if you want to have that, the keys up, you can, or down. Then the next thing would be, so we'll just review this. And if you do something wrong, we forgot to put a time in. So this is going to tell us the score is incomplete. We didn't put a time in. So we'll go back, click on that, we'll bring that up, and put the time in. And then we'll say I shot this 0 points down. And then you'll review it and approve it. So that's pretty much the basic how to do this. The other issue we could have is someone who's shooting on another squad who wants to walk on to our squad, doing a shoot through. So it's real easy to add them to our squad. Now Clayton has been added to our squad, and whenever we're ready to score Clayton, we can go right there. So this is a pretty basic review of what the scorekeepers and SOs are going to do while we're at the match. Most everything else will be handled. It's pretty basic on what we're doing and how we're going to do it. If anybody has any questions, leave a comment, or feel free to email me and ask. And during the match, if you have any issues, we should be able to address them pretty quickly. Once everything's all done and scored, then we'll move right on to the next stage, and down we go. Should be pretty simple. So hope you guys like this. Hope this was kind of gave a brief explanation of how this is going to work, and hope everybody has a good time. See you on March 18th.